So, did you get a chance to practice the program what we have discussed yesterday? No? Okay. So here, this is the program related to get title only what we have discussed in yesterday's session. But okay. So, but this is simple and basic program where we don't have any complications in this program. Just open the browser, passing the URL and capturing the title. These are the simple things what we have been discussed in yesterday's session. But apart from that, there are so many things that we need to discuss based on the WebDriver methods what we have been discussed till now. But before going through each and every individual method and all those things related to get title, I want to discuss with you about one more topic which is related to assertions or conditions based concept. So we'll discuss one after the another. Currently we are discussing with get title, right? Not only this program, we are not enough with this program, right? So I have one more way to explain this program, and in your real time, which it works it is very useful for you in order to understand what are all those things related to this get title. So last one more program that we have been designed, that I have been designed. So let us go through that particular task. Okay, so in this program what we have been done here is just I have opened the browser, passed the URL and captured the title, and I'm seeing that particular title in the output. So that is the program execution part what we have been done. But how I can believe that whatever the expected title that I have in my mind is equal to the actual title what the system is generating? How can I believe that particular thing? So how can I make sure that the expected title is equals to the actual title? How can I make sure that expected title is equals to the actual title? So did you, I hope you people understand my question. I am saying that I have my own expectation. How can I say that my expectation title is equals to the actual title what system is being generated, right? So for that we need to use the concept called assertions. We need to use the concept called assertions. Assertions are nothing but conditions, we can say. Assertions are nothing but conditions. The keyword to represent this assertion is assert. The keyword to represent this assertion is assert. But what is the condition? How can we say that we have this assertions concept, and how can we make sure that we are comparing the right values with your expectation and actual thing? Here the basically these assertions are used when we are having the term called condition, where we are comparing that my expected result is equals to the actual result. If both are equal, then the script is going to be passed, otherwise script can be failed. This in this format, wherever I am comparing two values, I am using the concept called assertion. So for this, there is a simple program what I have been already designed. Don't worry about that. I'll explain this program again to you guys. So let us design this program. So I'm going to create one more class file. Right click, new class, assert, page title is my class name. In this class, where is this? Yeah, I'm going to remove this one. Remove this one. Yeah, just simply system.set property we need to have, right? So I'm going to get this system.set property. So here this is Chrome drive, and this is also Chrome drive. Import this statement. Done. Assertions also need to import. So as I said, assertion is the format of using the thing called condition. So here the name assertion has been derived to compare two values where I am creating two things here. Suppose I am creating expected result is equals to something, expected title is equals to some value. I am going to write it here. Here, this is expected title, and this is actual title, where I am going to store some value related to actual title. Demo.opencode.com, login. So someone asked me about navigate, right? So here only we are going to cover this navigate also. One second, I'm going to unmute the mic. Yes, please.
Yesterday, sir, you told, sir, do
What
that
is that?
practice using navigate method, print the title. Actually, similar na get method and navigate method are those methods are same, but navigate method we have the forward and backward. But in get method we don't have the history, right, sir?
I'm not getting your question. Yesterday I said like using navigate method, write a program.
Mm, yes. For that
Now,
reason, uh, for that reason, same actually same na get method and navigate method. Action is same, sir.
okay.
That's why I am saying, sir, navigate method. That's why
Oh, you want me to use navigate here, right?
yes.
Oh, okay, fine. Let me use.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah.
Just now you assert input when your user interface user interaction doesn't work now here. Manually copy and paste the import statements, right?
Yes.
Yesterday, I have that problem. When I have that problem, I build the constraint path. Build path constraint path.
Okay.
Sir, is it need to every time when we are practicing that time every time we need to add that you add that libraries. Is it need required, na, sir?
No, no, not required.
But yesterday when I am doing practice, that time also we didn't have the import statement when same problem. Just now we have na assert to that time same problem when I did that what build a path, then the
Okay.
problem is solved. Today also same
Okay.
problem.
Okay. We will discuss about those things at this end of this session, but currently we will continue with this program. First, we'll complete this program, and then I'll explain your
Oh,
doubt what you are asking. I understood that concept what you are asking. Every time you
yes,
are rebuilding every time you are rebuilding the project in order to get these import statements, then only your program is not having any errors. Otherwise, you are receiving errors. Again, you are going to have that configure build path, and again you need to resolve that errors, right? That is
yes,
what you
sir.
are saying. Okay, fine. I'll explain that concept to you. No need to worry about that. So,
Sir, one more question, sir.
yep. Tell me.
Sir, every time you export the copy paste only, we didn't write manual, sir.
Okay.
Is it
Eh,
able to write export and ID manually?
If you are perfect,
without copy paste.
no. XPath, you are talking about locators or element concept, right? Every time
Yes,
I'm copying every time I'm copying the XPath and every time I'm pasting it here in the program, that is what you are asking. So is there
yes,
any process that we can write it manually in order to copy and paste it from the application, right?
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Write this question also. I'll explain you this answer.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
fine.
I
So
want the
there are
difference between ID and expert also, sir.
okay, fine, sure. Okay, okay, fine. Uh, see, this is in the initial sessions when we are starting with the normal WebDriver scripting. We are always talking about simple and basic programs in Selenium WebDriver. We are not at all discussing about the complicated programs. If I am going to discuss about that complication process, you'll feel confusion. So that is the reason I am starting with the basic programs initially. So every basic program or every program in Selenium WebDriver is having few common things, which are nothing but like open the browser, enter the URL, passing login information and all those things. So that is the common thing where everyone can perform. But whatever the action that we need to perform, that is the very important thing where you need to concentrate more on that particular thing. See, basically in this session, I want to explain you about the program where you are going to capture the title of the page. Here, capturing the title of the page is not enough for me. I want to make sure whether that particular title matched with my expectation or not. Suppose I have a value a is equals to 10. A is equals to 10, or else and B is equals to 20. B is equals to 20. And I am thinking that in my expectation, C is equals to A plus B. C is equals to A plus B. Here, I am expecting the value to be 40. I am expecting the value to be 40. But when I am executing the program, the actual value, what I am getting here is 30. I don't know whether the actual title is correct or the expected title is correct. But there is some difference between my actual value and the expected value and the actual value. In that case, we can raise it as a defect. We can raise it as a defect. But how to make sure that how to compare the expected title or expected value with the actual value, that is the main thing I want to explain it to you now in this session. So to explain this concept, we are going to have the concept of assertion. Assertion is nothing but a condition where you are going to use this assertion concept by using the keyword assert. By using the keyword assert. So in this program, as usual, I have been written with open the browser concept and then navigate to URL, expected title, capture the expected title and print it. After this, capture the actual title and print it. compare the expected title with actual title. Compare the expected title with actual title. And at last, close the program. Register account. Register account. So here, what I have done here is this already we know how to open the browser, how to pass the URL and all those things. Here, passing the URL, I have used one different method called navigate.to. So here, this is the syntax where we can pass the URL, where we can navigate to the URL directly by using driver.navigate to some URL what we have been mentioned here. And the next thing is I am expecting one title where the title is register account is the title what I have been expected. I am storing this particular title, this particular name in this expected title memory allocation. Once I capture or once I store this particular title in this expectation, I'm going to print this one. Up to here, fine. Now, I want to capture the actual title from the code, from the browser. How can I capture means by using the method called driver.getTitle. Once I capture this title, I am going to store that particular value in this actual title variable or memory allocation, and then I am going to print that one. And then I am going to print that particular actual title. Once I capture expected and actual title, now I am going to compare these two things. I am going to compare these two things by using these two statements. First thing is assert. Assert equals to, assert is the keyword, assert equals is another keyword where we are comparing this register account with actual title, and one more, this register account with the title what we have been in our program from our browser. So let us execute this program and we'll see the output what it is going to be generated. See, the registered account is the actual title, and the page title is, your page title is register account. Your page title is register account. Here, if these two things are not equal, if these two things are not equal, then the script will be failed. If these two things like expected result and actual result are equal, then script will be passed. Then the script will be passed. So any questions, guys? I'm going to unmute the mic.
Here register account actual title and driver dot get title same na sir?
No, both
Hello
are
sir.
same. Yes, both are same.
But two times we wrote why?
Yes, we can. What is the problem? Here, actual title I am storing driver.getTitle, whatever the value that I am getting here, I am going to store this it in actual value just to represent.
Okay.
So here, this also we can use.
Okay, expected title also register account, no problem.
Yes.
If the register account is different, actual title and this one, what
Let us change
expected
that
title
one
is
also.
different.
I'm going to remove this one now.
Okay.
Save this program and execute this one. See this exception in thread main. You are expecting some value where it is registered, where it should be the register account, but you have been mentioned with account only. That is the reason the script has not been passed and it has been stuck here itself. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Still, do you have any questions? Others? Any other questions?
Sir,
Yep, tell me.
I have silly question, sir. Already we know the actual title, then why we need to write about title, sir?
What is that? What is that? Already we know the actual title.
Right. Already we know the title. Why we again we need why we write this logic title get title.
Actually, this is not only for the title. Basically, concentrate on the main thing what we have in this program. The main part of this
Sir.
program is this assertion.
Okay, sir.
We are not
Okay, sir.
concentrating on get title. Just we are linking up the concept with get title method.
Like if condition.
If
Okay, sir.
condition, if else
Yes.
condition, like that.
Yes. Hmm. If actual title and this one is equal, then
Yes.
result will be displayed. Otherwise, your exception will
Yes.
be. Okay,
Yeah. How this
okay, sir.
keyword
Understood.
works is our main thing.
Okay, sir.
So
Fine.
that is the alternative way to write the program, not only the straightforward way where we can capture all those things and where we can put all the things in a single program and where we can automate. But here the thing is how many ways that program can be written is the main thing that we need to have or that we need to analyze. That's it. Shall
Okay,
we
sir.
move to other programs?
Okay, sir.
Or do you want me to write any program? Do you have anything in your mind to write the program?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm going to mute the mic. Okay. Now we'll take the same application. We'll take the same application and let us go to the home page, search with some other desktops, and we'll get this product like this. Sorry, no products are there in this. No products. Login. Okay. So we'll write a program where we can list down all these hyperlinks in the output. Okay. We discussed about this one also, right? By using the tag name, we need to find out multiple elements, right? So we'll discuss about that program now so that you'll understand how the methods are going to be executed. Okay. So let us write the program now. I'm going to create one class file. So for this, I haven't designed any predefined program, just I am writing the program directly. Okay. List all hyperlinks. List all hyperlinks is my program name. So just I want to copy the same things what we have been, just for time being. So like open the browser, enter the URL, just I'm going to get this information from here. So here we'll use ABC itself, not a problem. Okay, now let us, so maybe I don't know whether this URL is having the list of links or home page is having or this page is having. Let us check it first. Oh, home page is not having all the list of links. We need to navigate it to either register page or login page. So let us navigate to this particular page. Okay, now capture the hyperlinks on this web page. ABC dot find elements by tag name A. By tag name A. Close this one. Display all the list of hyperlinks in the output. In the bracket, I'm going to mention console. Okay. System dot sorry out dot println. Let us store all these things in one variable. String hyperlinks is equals to some value where all, tap into this, yeah, where all hyperlinks are plus. Okay, so just I am saving this program and I am executing this one. Still it is executing, I think so. Okay, it has been stopped. Okay, I'm going to remove these brackets. It is generating, it is being generating with code. It is being generating with code. Okay, fine. I'll check this output and I'll let you know about this. But as part of that particular program execution, it has been generated with all the hyperlinks, but it is displaying in code. I'll make sure that I'm going to change this particular link name. Let us see. I'll check this and I'll let you know about this. Here the console window is displaying the code, but we need to get the link names, actual link names. I'll make sure that I'll have all the link names listed in this program, in this particular program. So meanwhile, did you understand the program what I have been written here? Did you understand the program what I mean to say here, what I want to convey here?
Yes, I understood.
Yeah, I'll make sure that I'll have that link names in this program by using this one. Maybe some small change required here. I'll think of it and I'll let you know about that. Meanwhile, you asked me some questions. Shall we discuss about those things?
The exact difference between navigate and get, is there any specific reason why do we have two functions with the same purpose?
There is no specific reason, Ram Kotigara. Actually, the purpose of defining this get and navigate here is uh, in normal application you are not going to see any difference between the action performed by get and navigate, but
Hmm.
when it is secured based application,
Hmm.
so you are going to see the difference. Secured based application in the sense like our net bankings,
Okay.
like our government based application.
Okay.
So what what is the difference that you are going to get? What is the difference that you are going to see there is like, how can we say, yeah, navigate means, see here, I am navigating to the particular URL what I want to see here, just like index.php root dot something, like that I want to navigate there. If I'm going to mention get also, I'm going to navigate there. But when there is a login screen in your net banking portal, if you are using navigate, or if you are using get, or if there is no secured application, get will navigate to home, get will land to home page only, but navigate will navigate to the page or the URL what you have been mentioned here.
Okay. You mean to say directly you can suppose land in second page, for example. From index page, usually we will click next page, then only we will go to second page, for example.
Yes.
Okay, using navigate directly I can go to the second page instead of index page, the home page.
Index page. If the
Okay.
application is secured once, for both the methods you are going to land in home page only. Why?
Yes, yes.
Because without login you are not eligible to navigate to inbox or something else. So that is the reason, if it is 100% secured based application, then you will be navigating to home page only instead of navigating to the page that you want to navigate.
Okay. For normal applications, if it is
Yeah.
there is a requirement, directly go to the second page or third page. We can
Yes.
use navigate.
Yes.
Okay.
So navigate method stores the history, right, sir?
Sorry, navigate
For that
method.
get method didn't store any information about, but navigate method store the history. For that reason, backward or forward, navigate backward or
Yes, I understood. I think you read about this point somewhere else in Google, or when you browse this point, when you browse this
yes,
concept, you will get this point.
yes,
But that
yes,
is
sir.
that is the good point. But that is the good point. But your point, what you are saying, the comment is 100% right. But why? Do you know the concept of why?
I don't know, sir. Why?
Okay, so let me explain this one also.
Yes.
So,
Sir,
so
one more
that
thing
you'll
also.
understand. Yep. Tell me.
Here we are writing system.set property, right?
Yes.
But when they are using Firefox, that time they are didn't use this line, sir. System.set
Uh,
property.
if that is Selenium WebDriver 2.0, then not required.
Okay, 3.0 onwards, this is required.
Yeah, yeah. If Selenium WebDriver is Selenium standalone server is less than 3.0, for Firefox browser only, system.set property is not required.
Okay, if we are using Chrome driver, then also it
Then
required.
we need to write. Then we need to write.
Oh,
Chrome and IE we need to write.
yes, sir.
If it is Selenium less than 3.0 or greater than 3.0, for Chrome and IE browser we need to write system.set property always. But for Firefox browser only, for Firefox browser only, system.set property is not required in less than 3.0. System.set property is required in greater than 3.0.
Okay.
Understand? Any question on that? Hello?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So you asked me one thing. What is you asked me about 2 questions or 3 questions, right? What are those? One thing is again and again you are doing configure build path. First thing.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So here the concept regarding this configure build path is only one time configuration is enough in order to import the statements automatically from the script. Again and
Okay.
again configuring the build path is not required.
But I
If you
haven't
are
got
doing
some.
like that means, somewhere or something in your configuration part, version compatibility has been missed. Okay,
But when I configure that build path, it working fine, sir.
that is what I am saying. Again and again you are configuring means, somewhere when you are configuring your libraries to this particular project, or somewhere the version of your project or your configuration has been missed. But when you configure the libraries again and again, then it will work. Generally we are getting this issue when you are changing the libraries folder from one drive to another drive.
No, sir.
Understand? So
Understand,
means
sir. But how to resolve this problem, sir?
yeah, just uninstall completely and start with the installation part from the initial stage.
Okay, sir.
Make sure that everything you are downloading should be the latest version.
Actually, JRE system library it is okay, but reference libraries that folder only problem.
That is what I am saying. Generally we used to get this problem when we are changing the folder, that Selenium library folder, from one drive to another drive. But you are saying that you are not changing that folder from one thing to another thing, but you are getting the same issue again and again. When you are rebuilding the configure build path, you are resolving the issue. The system is resolving the issue, right?
Okay, sir.
So my suggestion here is uninstall everything first and reinstall all the libraries what are the required things in our Selenium WebDriver configuration. But the
Okay.
note point is everything should be the latest version.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Hmm.
next question you ask me one more thing.
Instead of copy and paste, XPath, how
Yeah,
to write manually.
expert. Yeah, here the locators or elements is not in our hands. The locators or elements always defined by the UI developers. We are
Okay.
not supposed to have the complete information related to UI development until if you are the expert in HTML designing part. First thing. Second thing is how to write the XPath manually and how to write the ID manually instead of copying from the HTML console. My answer
Hmm.
is there is no way to write the XPath or ID name manually without getting the information from the HTML document. Suppose, let's say for example, I have this screen. I know this is the first name field, but if I want to know the element name, what I need to do here? Just I need to have right click on this and click on inspect so that I'll get the element name. Right or wrong?
Yes.
Are you getting my point? Here
Yes, sir.
ID is equals to input first name. So just instead of writing this particular ID is equals to input hyphen first name manually in the program, just we are copying from here and we are pasting it there. Why we are copying and pasting it there means it is a case sensitive. Third thing, what is the difference between XPath and ID?
Hmm.
ID means identification. XPath means one type of locator. ID abbreviation is identification. But the difference between ID and XPath here is in old applications like 2 years back, 3 years back applications, the ID may be duplicated, but XPath never duplicate.
Unique.
XPath is always unique. Why XPath is always unique, but ID is not always unique? The answer is XPath is
Feature
nothing
is
but
same, except duplication. The feature is same. XPath and ID. The feature is same.
not only XPath and ID. You have class name, CSS, link name, all
Yes,
these things are
yes.
there, right?
Eight.
Everything is to find out the locator name only. But how to find out that particular thing is different. ID is different, XPath is different, usage is different, right? Suppose we used a tag name.
Hmm.
Tag name means nothing but input is the tag name here. Like this input for this last name field also the tag name is input only. Understand?
Understood, sir.
For this email also the tag name is input only. Means there are duplicates in the tag name. If I am going to use this tag name in my program, make sure that we are not passing the information to that particular tag name. Why? Because there may be a chance of having duplicates.
Okay.
Understand? Did I convey the answer to you?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Still any other things? Any other questions?
No, sir.
Are we good?
Actually, okay, okay.
Yep, tell me.
Actually, CSS class name. There are around eight objects are there,
Look,
sir.
yes, 8 locators are there.
Eight locators are there.
Yes.
Mm, the entire eight locators doing same work, but different features. But XPath
Yes.
is the newer version.
Unique one.
It is
Yes.
unique. Okay, sir. Understood
Yes.
now, sir.
Yeah. Suppose why we have 8 types of locators here is when the application is being developed by the UI developers, when the HTML pages are being developed by the UI developers, they are not going to assign all the locator names to each and every field. So based on their comfort, based on their availability, they are going to assign ID and class name for this field. They are going to assign tag name and a name and class name for this field. They are going to assign CSS for this field. Like that, based on their dependability, they are going to assign that particular HTML tag. So that is the reason we have 8 types of things. We can use any one of those 8 locators or elements that should be unique. I hope everything is good.